Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Sunday. It is 77 degrees, sunny, not much of a breeze. Chickens are all taken care of. I want to plant about 1 million things, and if I could plant 1 million things, I would plant 1 million things, but I cannot plant 1 million things. But I will plant what I can plant because it's better than not planting. Does any of that make sense? I got work to do. Plant the corn and nasturtium last night, but I only got one bed of corn planted before dark. So I just finally finished the corn and nasturtium. The nasturtium is on the south side of this fencing. On the north side there are 3 cucumber mounds that I have there. They have not sprouted yet. They are covered in chicken wire, so they have not been disturbed yet. So alright, I got 3 different varieties of nasturtium in here. One of them is a dwarf variety, and we'll see. One of the packets said to use a file to scuff them up before you plant them. I didn't have a file, but I got tons of rocks around here, so I just rubbed them on rock. We'll see if that works. Now I got this last little section here. I've got bush peas on the north side of this fence, and now I'm going to put some marigolds on the south side of that fence. These are shorter ones. They only get a height of about 1 foot tall. So I'm going to put these shorter marigolds on the other side from the bush peas. And now I've got a nice little patch of marigolds planted in between the cucumbers, nasturtium. Then down at that end I got peas which have sprouted, and I've got the smaller marigolds, and now I've got the taller marigolds. This variety gets up to like 30 inches. So in between that bed, and then I've got this fencing over there for tomatoes and peppers. So I'm going to take a break and then see if I can get some tomato and pepper seeds in the ground. Now I'm going to try to get this fence trellis planted with tomatoes and peppers tonight. Which ones did I decide to grow? This fence, Drew, Dutch Creek Cabin, I put most of it up. T-posts I had bought probably over a year ago. You see them on special, grab a handful. You know stuff like that's going to come in useful. And the fencing was just lying around the property here, and so I put that to use. So I planted some tomatoes and peppers in the front yard already. I'm going to plant some different ones back here in the Back to Eden wood chips. So what have I decided to grow? These are German Johnson tomatoes gifted to me from Uncle Haas. Not long after I got here, he sent me a whole bunch of different seeds, and so I want to give these a try. Another gift were these Romas. So I like tomato sauces, and the Romas, they say, are good for tomato sauces. These were a gift from Tiny Hilltop, and yep, so I'm going to try some of those. I am also going to try some Rutgers. These are all-purpose Jersey tomato. I hear good things about them. And then I'm going to do some pink Oxheart. These were in a gift package that I got from the Self-Reliant Roadshow. They picked up a bunch of gift packages from Baker Creek Seeds, and I was lucky enough to get one of those. These seeds were in it. I've heard good things about these, so I'm gonna do these 4 varieties along this it's about a 30-foot fence, and I'm gonna use, I don't know, more than 20 feet of it for tomatoes. 4 different varieties of tomatoes: German Johnson, Romas, Rutgers, and pink Oxheart. Now I'm going to do 3 varieties of peppers. I've got some green bell peppers, Drew's family hand-me-downs. Thank you very much. This whole garden is a gift, once again. These were in the gift pack from Baker Creek Seeds, once again. Rewia, R-E-W-I-A. I have no idea. I haven't looked them up, but I will tonight. And then Murasaki Purple. I'm not a pepper guy, so you know, I just went with my gut. You gotta have some fun when you're gardening, don't you? I do. Okay, I'm gonna get these 3 planted. Hey Bob, where you been? I didn't even need your supervision today. I was working hard today, Bob. Okay, that is a Three Sisters garden bed. It's probably 6 feet by 6 feet corn, and I planted that last night. Another Three Sisters garden bed, another about 6 feet by 6 feet. I planted corn there today. This is a watermelon hill, and I went ahead and I already planted watermelon there. It kind of got scratched up, so I put more watermelon and rehilled it. Same thing over there, watermelon hill, got watermelon seeds put in there. And the third Three Sisters garden bed, again about 6 feet by 6 feet. I got the corn planted today. Wild berries flock. Those are the 6 production brown egg layers that got out last night or yesterday while I was gone. Yeah, it is what it is. And then this is number 2 and one of the Daryl's. And okay, along this back fence, I already had cucumbers and bush peas planted on the far side, the north side. On the south side, I planted nasturtiums. Planted nasturtiums down to that last section. That last section is where the bush peas are on the north side. On the south side, I did some shorter marigolds. Yay. Put in some more marigolds. Those are some taller ones. I did that today. And now we get to the tomatoes. There are 4 small rows of tomatoes. I've got chicken wire on 3 of the 4 right now. I did German Johnsons to the far. That dude's pacing around. What's up, dude? German Johnsons, Romas, Rutgers. No, yeah, Rutgers, and pink ox hearts. Then I got green bell peppers, the Ruia, and Murasaki purple. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing those right. Tomatoes and peppers. It was a good day. It was a very good day. Right, Daryl? Right, Daryl? That's Larry's brother, Daryl. Yeah. His other brother, Daryl, is already up for the night, it looks like. There's one of number 2's kids. Biological, even. That might be 2.2. 2.1 is bigger and lighter brown. 2.2 is smaller and darker. She's more like her mother, so she got the 0.2. And enough of that. I've got some daylight left. I've still got some composted wood chips in the wheelbarrow. So let's plant some small sugar pumpkins and some spaghetti squash and small sugar pumpkins. Two sugar pumpkin mounds, that's corn, and 2 spaghetti squash mounds. And yes, I'm tempting fate. Those are the hens that destroyed my corn, but yeah, I'm doing it anyway. I'm a planting fool. I also want to point out, those are the 2 pumpkins, and that tree is a volunteer. I have no idea. Nobody planted that on purpose, but yeah. It looks cool. Right next to that, those are Jerusalem artichokes. And Papa Pepper, yeah. So he planted those when he was also planting, that's a plum, a serviceberry. I think this is a witch hazel. So these, those are the 2 spaghetti squash. And the pumpkins will kind of be going, providing ground cover until these, well, to help these trees get established, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I planted them out here, to ground cover and food. You're just like clockwork lately, Grumpy. Right before dark, you show up on top of my truck, ready to go inside, have a little food, and then you'll sleep all night long on my bed till I get up in the morning. And then you go outside, and then I don't see you during the day much. Sometimes I do, not lately. Alright, Grumpy, it's almost dinner time. I almost didn't stop to smell my roses today. 3 big blooms, and that other one is already taken down. But just look at that thing. I didn't get my camera outside before dark, my picture camera, but Yeah. Thank you, Rosebush. Hey, Fifi. You know what? If there are any voles or moles trying to get into my potatoes, I don't mind you hanging around here. Is that why you're hanging around here? Do I got them already? I think she just likes a comfy hay bed. I was a planting fool today, and yeah, that probably fits in a couple of ways. A little bit foolish the way that I planted those seeds. That is not the best way to plant seeds. And then, you know, kind of a planting fool as far as getting a ton planted today. Bob's always got to interject somehow. Rattles or bumping the camera or whatever. All right, I am so tired. And that's going to be all. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to see all this stuff growing. Take her easy, everybody.